Hey guys, SurnettMMA here. Real quick before we get started, if you can subscribe for these awesome predictions, that'd be great. We have made it. We are at the Perth UFC card. There will be no recap from me from this card because I will be going to it. I will be excited to see Prates asleep on the floor. But let's get into these early prelim predictions. Starting off with Dom Marfan, the former Eternal Lightweight Champion versus Cody Steele. I don't know too much about Cody Steele. I know Dom Marfan won the lightweight road to UFC at UFC 325 and is now making his debut. I'm going to pick him here as well. I think he gets a good decision win. I honestly don't know much about Cody Steele. Dom Marfan didn't look incredible in his road to the UFC fight. He was getting pushed up against the cage a lot, but in that first round and taken down a little bit. But he doesn't have bad grappling. The other dude's just absolute grappling crutch, absolute fence sniffer. But Dom Marfan has some good hands. He had some great spinning attacks off the cage. He's really comfortable working off the cage, so I can see that to his advantage over Cody Steele. And Cody Steele lost to Rongju, which I don't think is a great look for him. So I think Dom Marfan gets a good decision. Up next, I think most of us are going to pick Jonathan Mikalev. He had a rear naked choke against Oban Elliott. We can probably check. Yeah. And yeah, I think I'm going to go with this submission here. Been getting a couple in his last few wins. Temba isn't great. A bit of a step up in competition for Mikalev, but I think Mikalev can get it done pretty easily. Rounds 1 or 2. I'm going to go with 2. This one, I'm a little conflicted. Ben Johnston, obviously another Eternal MMA guy, middleweight champ, but he's been coaching more recently. He's experienced in Muay Thai as well. Muay Thai, MMA, stand-up. Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu. There we go. He is the favorite here, and he is on a little bit of short notice compared to Wes Schultz. Wes Schultz didn't look great against Penis in his last fight. He's not very good. I'm still going to lean Ben Johnston, maybe a decision. But he hasn't had an MMA fight in a few years. He's been coaching, so yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Wed Schultz won this one. This is one I would avoid betting on. Colby Thickness. I'm not as big on Colby Thickness as some of these other predictors are. They think he's like this absolute beast. Like his one loss is to Alexander Topuria, which isn't bad. And then his last fight, I'm trying to remember the fight now without looking. Musasa, 6 months ago. I'm trying to remember. I'm still going to pick Colby here, probably by decision. Doesn't have too much power on the feet. Vince Morales, obviously 3-5 losing streak to some good names. Smith and Rosas are good names. They're not bad losses, but he's older. Colby's on the way up, so yeah. One person who's missing from this card is Cody Hattenborough. Get him fucking back. But I know he's back in China at the end of May, so I'm excited for this one. Gerald Meerfart. I saw him the other day. I saw him at a motorbike shop, and he's like, "How do you think my fight's going to go?" I said, "You might get chinned, Meerfart." I didn't call him Meerfart in person. I didn't say you would get chins, but that was my thoughts. I was like, yeah, you could probably do well. And he's like, all right, buddy. So I didn't want to not intimidate. I didn't want to get chinned by Meerfart, so I was relatively kind to him. But I think we're all picking Malkoon. I think Malkoon, as much as he doesn't have KO power, Meerfart is literally, he'll shoot a double leg, the slowest double leg you'll ever see. Give up and get chinned. That's been every Meerfart fight for the last 4. Look, chinned and then submitted. Chinned. Went to this. Of course, he fucking did. It's Brad Tavares we're talking about. And RDR, pretty much chinned him and choked him out. Malkoon's not really a grappler. Yeah, huge favorite. Petrosky. So yeah, I think he could probably chin him. He had a really good fight against when was that Petrosky fight? It was ages ago, wasn't it? Yeah, 2 years ago. He had a break for a bit. His one of Bobby Knuckles' training partners. He had a break for a bit because he was injured. And then he's come back. He came back really strong against Taurus Finn. He landing lots of strikes. Couldn't knock him out, but was really effective against the grappling. GM3 tries to shoot a double leg and then fucks up. So, yeah. Malcolm could and should chin him in the first round. What the fuck is this dude still... What's he still doing in the UFC, dude? Like, honestly. He's literally 2-5. And he's about to have... I don't know. I don't want to... I think I threw a bet on Tafa. I fucking hate him, dude. He's just kept his... I don't know how he's kept himself in here. Like Sean Sharaf, this dude was meant to fight fucking Tai Tuivasa. Kevin Christian fucking sucks. He got subbed by... both these dudes have been subbed by Billy Alenka. He had won his Contender Series fight. But this dude, he's so bad. I feel like he could pull off some bullshit submission, though. I'm just going to pick Tafa by KO because he has a bit of power, I guess. But this dude can't grapple for shit. Like, I feel like Kevin Christian's going to immediately shoot a double or a single leg and then get his back and sub him. Fuck, dude. I don't know how Tafa's still in this organization. But we're going to go with... Sorry, I just saw Kemi Rouston. We'll go with Tafa round... No, he's not making past the first. It's going to end in round 1. Big Kemi Rouston. I like Kemi. He's good. His first 2 fights were Brundage and Petrosky. Yeah, he's TK'd both of them. He's a very tall middleweight. I don't know much about Berchek. Brad Tavares. He beat Brad Tavares. Ooh. Kemi Rouston, he'll be difficult though for him. Tall, lanky middleweight. Got some pretty good power. Like he knocked out Petrosky and Brundage pretty quickly. Not super hard to do, but yeah, Kemi, he didn't look incredible against Brundage. He has his moments where he can just get fucking hit really easily. I'm still gonna go with Kemi. Maybe, sorry. I'm doing everything backwards here. Kemi Rouston, round 2 knockout. I think he's got the power to do it. I think he's been improving. I forgot what he said in his post-fight last time, but it was something funny. Don't bring fruits and vegetables, bring your passport, and sign that slip. Yeah. Now this one, starting off with the main card. 6-fight losing streak tied Tuivasa versus... This is so bad, bro. Blob for blob, who's shitter? I just got a text message. This prediction video is insane. Anyways, Bam Bam, he's fucking 33, bro. That's shocking. I'm just gonna go with Ty here, bro. As much as he fucking stinks, he's not good at all anymore. I feel that Louis Sutherland just stinks even more. Fights for a minute, might take you down, might try and take him. He'll probably try and take him down, submit him, bro. Honestly, I could see it, some bullshit happening. He's got the weirdest fucking physique as well ever. It's so wide. It's just so fucking wide and it protrudes too much for how wide he is. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Tai Tuivasa. So Louis Sutherland, former LFA champion. He's not very good though. Not very good, is he? I feel like Ty has maybe matured just a little bit and might chin him in the first. Shamil, I love you. I love you, Shamil. I can't wait to see this fucking dude in person. This would be sick. But Brando's got all the momentum right now, man. Shamil took a short notice fight against Waldo and got chinned in the first. Brando has been chinning people in the first. He's got really good power, and he's actually a fit heavyweight. So I'm choosing so many first round knockouts. Holy fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking sick. Perisic round 1, not much to say. Marwan Rahiki. I love this fucking dude, bro. I don't think he's gonna evolve into much because I think Jack Jenkins probably would have beat him, even though Rahiki's so fun to watch fighting, dude. Hopefully I'm totally wrong about him, but I just think like we saw in his Contender Series fight, he got wobbled hard in that first 30 seconds. Came back well though and got that finish. maybe I'm completely wrong about Rahiki. I don't know. But this dude's on short notice against Rahiki, so Rahiki round 1 knockout. He did Harry Hardwick dirty though. Like Harry Hardwick was under the back, didn't let him submit him, which was pretty impressive. And then just literally beat him until his jaw was broken. Oh, that was brutal. So Rahiki round 1 knockout. Moving on. I don't know why people picking Tim Elliott, dude. Don't clip this if Steve Erceg loses. If Steve Erceg, I think maybe late finish. Tim Elliott has been looking good. I mean, this dude's been in the rankings for 30 years now. For 33 years, he was the first ranked flyweight, and it's still just found a way to stay in this top 15. Kai Sakura sub, Sumadaji. Sumadaji's not that impressive. Kai Sakura now really isn't that impressive of a win. His last loss was the Cup? No, Muhammad Makayev. I don't know, dude. Tim's just too old, man. Steve Erceg, he's still there. He came back really well. Well, the Odo Osborne fight was questionable. It wasn't his best, and he looked like he was getting rocked quite a bit. Tim doesn't really have that power. He's so hard to counter, though, because he's so uncoordinated. I'm still believing in the Steve Erceg title run. We did almost beat Pantoja. You know, Bedtime's going to be in the crowd and in the cage. He's just going to sneak off quickly. But yeah, I think, and he and Steve had a really close fight with Moreno, which right now isn't looking great. But I've got to back my Perth guy. I think he can get a late finish, if not a decision. And Steve's not bad on the ground either. Like, Tim won't be... He's a threat. Tim's a threat on the ground, but I don't think he'll be as big of a problem. Moving on to our co-main event. Not much needs to be said here, boys. Beneil, you are done. I love you, but you were done for. Quillen's too good, right? I'm wearing the Quillen's Falkeld Vex shirt to the fight. Yeah, you're getting done, Benny. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're grappling, you're just going to get chinned straight away. Quillen's good on the ground. Beneil's good on the ground. On the striking, like, if you're getting done like that in 20 seconds, like, BSD's a killer. But like, that didn't look that hard of a punch, bro. And the way he just collapsed, I just heard glass shatter everywhere. Yeah, Quillen round 1. All right. This is where I might have a small yap fest. I'm going with JDM. I think decision. I think this will literally be one of the 2 or 3 decisions on this card. Now, am I biased towards JDM because he's from Perth and because I touched him one time? Maybe. Okay, let's think about this. Prates. What is Prates? Prates is a headhunter. 90% of Prates' strikes go towards someone's head. Now, if JDM's silly and plays the distance game, he's probably going to get clipped. He can't play the distance game forever from Prates. What JDM does really well is fight at all levels and strike at all levels. He's got some absolutely mean body shots. And the way his combinations like body, head, all that shit. The leg kicks will be there. What Ian Gary did really well to neutralize Prates is eliminate that straight lefts with high kicks. Now, what JDM probably needs to do is probably go for some takedowns. I wouldn't be shocked if Jack shoots 2 or 3 takedowns in this fight. Because Prates, we haven't seen Prates on the ground really. For Jack, stylistically, this is probably a lot better for him. This is the first time he's fought a striker since Randy Brown, maybe? Because Hafez is a grappler. Kevin Holland is a grappler. And don't you say the split decision win. Split decision Kevin Holland, split decision Hafez. Go rewatch the fights and you tell me if you think it's a split decision. Bilal, Dilbert Burns, Islam. Literally his last 5 fights have been all grapplers. This is his first striking match since Randy Brown. And Randy Brown's a very similar, I guess, build to Prates. And look what Jack did to him. Jack is somewhat decent on the ground. I know he got blobbed by Islam, but he also did stuff the takedowns of Bilal, which what's annoying is when people say Bilal's not an impressive win, when Bilal hadn't lost a fight for 13 fights in a row. Jack neutralized the takedowns for 4 rounds and just beat the fucking brakes off him. And we all loved JDM for that performance, for shutting down Bilal. Did Bilal come in with a silly game plan? Yes. Is that JDM's fault? No. And Bilal still went for takedowns. And he still stuffed them up until the 4th, and he reversed them so easily. I know Islam just blobbed him in half guard the whole time. That's Islam Makhachev we're talking about, not Carlos Prates. Prates headhunts, and pretty much strictly only headhunts. You won't see him throw body shots. You don't really see him throw leg kicks much. I won't deny, I am a little nervous. Prates is fucking dangerous. I'm fine with admitting that. Prates is extremely dangerous. He has that touch of death with that left straight, which he's done. He did Leon with a left straight bad. He knocked out Jeff Neal, knocked out Li Ji Liang, who've never been knocked out. His power is fucking crazy. And no, he didn't almost finish Ian Gary. Was Ian Gary crawling to the cut corner? Maybe. He was crawling to the cut corner with 1 minute left. But Prates literally got neutralized for 3 rounds with only a high kick. Genuinely, only a high kick was stopping him. That's concerning. I think if you can't find a way to fucking counter that for 3 rounds in a row where you're literally just getting high kicked, leg kicked, and just punched, and you just forfeit rounds like that, that's going to exhaust you. Jack has extremely good cardio. I know he got blobbed, but he's been more 5-rounders, I guess. No, one more. But one more than Prates that went his way. And Jack's an underdog here. He's got a lot of advantages in the crowd playing into him. Fuck, dude. It's a different stylistic matchup for him. Prates is really only versed strikers. And this is another one. It's pretty much just a striker. I know Leon tried to grapple him, but Liam's not a grappler. What else? I know Jack got hit a lot by Bilal. The reason why is because Bilal genuinely has 0 hands. Here's Canelo hands of when Canelo was maybe 2 years old. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just passionate about JDM. How could you not love JDM? How could you not? He's very cute. Very cute, man. Oh, I just got a text message. Stop glazing JDM. Who said that? All right. Della by decision or late finish. Because I think he might exhaust Prates to the 5th and then finish him in the 5th. Because I do think the takedowns are going to be there. And I do think he will be successful. Probably wins maybe 2 49-46s and a 48-47. Or maybe 2 48-47s and a 49-46. That's my prediction. Or late finish. Yeah. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for my boy. I am nervous, but the only things that really scare me about Prates is just that touch of death. And Jack has a good chin. Jack is a bit of a blockhead. He hasn't been knocked out since his 2nd or 1st MMA fight, which was years ago. So, touch wood. Touching all the wood in my house. I can't wait for this fight. There's not going to be a recap. There might be a recap the next day. I will literally... I can't say that. And if I find Daniel Cormier in public, I will chin him. I will do the same. Will I do the same thing to anyone else? I might chin maybe that'd be pretty easy. I might chin like Junior Taffa or something. I don't know. Let's save the picks that they actually saved this time because I'm stupid. Let's go for that. And hey, Jack Della 48-47. I like this guy. Let's have a look. I'm absolutely wasting time. Yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm excited. First time seeing Jack Della since forever. I love you, Jack Della.